Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Joe, DJ Beta, and I am back, guys. Yes, I'm back. It's a new year. I'm back on my grind. Man, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, guys. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and it's just, I've been really busy. Personal life some things going on. Been hella busy, but guys, I'm back here, and I'm back making videos, and I'm back gonna be doing something I really enjoy, and that's talking about anime and talking about manga. And I know, probably a majority of my followers came from me playing Dokkan and stuff like that. I still play Dokkan. I still might do a couple videos here and there, when I want to, but for the most part, man, I'm just gonna talk about anime and manga and just whatever I'm reading, whatever I'm watching at the current moment, and just do discussions with it and just discuss it with y'all, man, because that's what I really just want to do. And that's just something that I found very fascinating, and I love doing it. And I wanted to talk about Hunter x Hunter, whatever you want to say. I know a lot of stands will say it's Hunter x Hunter, a lot of casuals say it's Hunter x Hunter. It doesn't matter, as long as you love the anime and you love the manga and you legit just love it, man. Say it however you want to say it. Personally, me, I call it Hunter x Hunter. But I want to talk about that, but I might save that for a whole nother discussion, another video, because I really want to talk about this current manga that I've been reading, and I love it, man. I just love it. It's amazing, man. Oh, I know you probably saw the thumbnail and title, all this other stuff, but it is The Promised Neverland. And guys, if you have not read the manga is fantastic. I'm telling y'all right now. Shout out to my homie Kenzaro. He's the one that actually recommended me read the manga, and man, this has been a thrilling ride, and I've loved every second of it so far. It's an ongoing series right now. The latest chapter, the newest chapter, I believe, comes out January 6th. So, and the anime is actually going to be airing January 9th on Crunchyroll. So I kind of wanted to get into the manga before I start doing my anime reviews, because I obviously know what's going to happen in anime because I've been reading the manga. So without further ado, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it, and I'm going to have this going into parts. I'm going to talk about as far as like part 1, part 2, kind of like that kind of stuff. That way I don't go into too much detail if you really want to read it or really want to catch up to it. So there will be a couple spoilery type things in this video, so if you want to read it and you want to watch it and you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest that you wait till the anime comes out, or maybe read the manga, catch up to where I'm talking about, and then listen to me talk about it. But like I said, I'm gonna give you all kind of a breakdown of the story before I actually get into some of the discussion, that kind of good stuff. But if you want to, before I can get that, if you actually want to pick up the manga, which I highly suggest, it goes up to volume 7. What you can get is you can go to Barnes & Nobles, and right now I think it's buy 2 manga to get third one free, something like that. Go there, pick it up, $10 a piece, a book, a volume, whatever, and like I said, fantastic. Or you get the Shonen Jump app, literally I think $2 a month, and you can read it there. I always highly suggest you support the official release, because that helps it thrive, and it helps it keep going. As far as like everyone gets paid, and it's great, man. It's just great. It helps make the series just thrive. But like I said, it's about the way I explain it, it's about orphan kids. And I know you're probably thinking like, well, why would I want to read a manga about some orphan kids? It's really great. So it's about 3 orphan kids mainly. You have Ray, you have Emma, and you have Norman. Those are like the main 3 characters right there. Emma is the main character, followed by Ray and Norman in my eyes. That's how it kind of goes. So they're orphans. They live in this house. They're raised by one single woman who they call Mother. It's the only person they have ever known. And with that, like I said, they've only known their mother. They call her Mom. She's a housekeeper. She oversees all the kids. It's like a big orphanage, so she oversees all of them. And they're not allowed to leave this orphanage, and that's perfectly fine with them, because the fact that they get anything they want, any toys, any food, playtime, they get whatever they want. These kids are treated great, so it's like they like being there, but they want to be adopted, and that's what they think their main goal is, to be adopted and go live with a happy family and do stuff like that. Well, that's not the reality of it. The reality of it, and like I said, this will contain spoilers, is they're not being fully told the truth about everything. You figure out in the very first, I want to say it's the very first chapter of the volume, maybe the first 2 chapters, is one of the little siblings. They call them siblings. I'll call them siblings because Emma treats them all as brothers and sisters and that kind of stuff. She holds them to their family to her. She's known them. I believe she is probably either 11, maybe 10 years old. These kids are, Emma, Ray, and Norman, they're around 10, 11, pushing to 12. 12 is like the kind of cutoff age. We'll get to that later, as far as when they get adopted. But one of her little siblings, I think her name was Connie. She actually said, hey, she's going to leave the house today. She's getting adopted. She's going with her new parents, little 6-year-old. I would say 6, 7, something like that. Like I said, this is in the first 2 chapters, so if it is kind of spoiler, just be fair warned. It's kind of set up the main story, how it goes. So she gets adopted, and they notice that she leaves her little stuffed animal behind. And they're like, oh, well, we can't have her leave this stuffed animal behind. It's her favorite stuffed animal. She needs to go. She needs it to whenever she goes, she can, she has it to think of us or remind, that reminds little Connie of home, where she came from. So they're not allowed to leave the orphanage. They're not allowed to go outside the gates, anything like that. So what happens is they actually go all the way to where, I believe it's just right before they go outside the gates, and something tragic happens. They actually see her dead. She is dead with the flower sticking out of her chest, and they're obviously traumatized. And then they hear a couple beings. They don't know what it is, but they notice that there are monsters. I believe it is just Norma and Emma that figured this out. Norma and Emma figured this out. And by the way, these kids are super smart, really smart, intelligent kids. They take tests all the time to show how smart they are. And like I said, everything in this manga has a purpose right now. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, everything has a purpose. But they see that and they're really traumatized. They don't know what's going on. They're like, they just don't know what's going on. They see their little sister. They pretty much little sister. Like I said, she sees them every morning, every night, plays with them, all that stuff. Dead with this single flower sticking out of her chest. And they notice these monsters, and so now they're freaking out. They go back there. They go back home and they try to act like it's normal. Emma's having a hard time acting like everything's normal. She just really cannot. She just cannot grasp the fact that their mother would send away a child to go get killed, and that's essentially how one of the chapter ends, where she doesn't understand that the mother, she sends them away to go get killed by these demons, and these demons adopt them, like I said, and they kill them. They kill the kids. And that's pretty much, I want to say that's where a couple of the chapters end. Maybe first 2 chapters, that's where it ends at, and they're trying to just figure out what's going on. So long story short about some of those, like the first couple of chapters, I'm trying to just break it down as much as I can. That way I explain the whole thing just like in just mind-numbing detail. As you can tell, I'm really excited about this, and I just love it. It's actually a really great anime and manga. It's gonna be a great anime. I have high hopes for this anime. But yeah, I'll end it right there. I will explain in my next part. If y'all really want to hear me keep talking about this, man, y'all just let me know. Throw a like. Like I said, it's gonna be a progression. I know it's probably a little all over the place right now, but I promise it will get cleaner as it goes along. I promise y'all that right now. It's just yeah, I just got to make sure I keep everything where I need to keep it and all that good stuff. So guys, like I said, Promised Neverland, great manga. I'm just getting into it. It goes so much deeper. By the way, it's a manga that one of the main reasons can't even speak. One of the main reasons that I love this so much is because these kids don't have any kind of powers or whatever. These kids are just smart geniuses surviving on their own, and it's actually phenomenal. So keep that in mind when you're reading that. There's no kind of powers, and these kids are just going off their sheer brains and what they know and their knowledge. And these kids, they're really smart. They are really smart, and I will go into more detail of this manga as I continue with this video series. But anyways, guys, if y'all enjoyed this so far, I know, like I said, I know it's kind of all over the place. Try to explain as much as I could as far as the first couple of chapters. If you want to hear me talk about more, man, I will gladly talk about more. I will try to post some kind of pictures. I know you can't really post manga pictures. It's not good as far as the copyright. So I'm going to try to work something out, but I will definitely do anime reviews over it. So let me know how y'all like this video, guys. If y'all want to see more videos like this where I'm just talking about different kind of mangas, if y'all have any kind of manga y'all want me to read and let me discuss, I'll do that. So guys, just let me know. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Alright? Peace.